Good morning, Carlsbad. It's a great Wednesday morning. We're going to have a good show today. First up, we're going to have Luke live with boys basketball, and we're also going to have McKenna live with Daybreak Club. Elsa, what else do we have?
That's right, Luke. We're also going to have Claire live with Color Guard and Brook and Valley live via DeJera.
Let's get the show started. I'm Luke Whitehead.
And I'm Elsa Woolsey.
And CHSTV starts right now. First up on our show, we have a story on Lisa, who's a cross-country runner here at Carlsbad. Let's roll the piece.
Lisa McGill, a student here at CHS, recently picked up the sport of cross-country.
I started cross-country at the beginning of this high school season just to keep in shape.
But there's one aspect of cross-country that Lisa likes the most.
My favorite part about cross-country is just running with my friends and getting to know new people. I really like that cross-country is right after school because it makes it easy to balance it with other sports and schoolwork.
Cross-country has opened a gate for Lisa and many others to make connections with others who share a passion for running.
I met friends through running cross-country by having a running partner and meeting people at meets.
And Lisa has one specific aspiration for the cross-country season this year.
My goal for the cross-country season is to continue improving my 5K time and hopefully make it far in CIF.
However, cross-country comes with many difficulties.
Some difficulties with running cross-country is all the mileage we do and juggling the practices with other sports.
And cross-country continues to be something Lisa looks forward to in the future.
I want to continue running cross-country throughout high school to keep up my endurance for lacrosse and just throughout life in general to stay healthy.
And as the season progresses, so does Lisa's skill. Reporting for CHSTV with photojournalist Scarlett Walker, I'm Michael Basista.
Thank you, Michael and Scarlett, for that piece. The library currently has brand new chargers available for checkout. Come by the library during a student break if you would like to exchange your old charger for a newer and nicer one.
The CHS counselors are looking for student volunteers to help lead our upcoming 8th grade tours. If you're a sophomore, junior, or senior who is interested in speaking about any of the many programs that make CHS special or in leading families on a tour of the campus, then visit your grade level Google Classroom for a link to sign up. Community service hours will be offered for all volunteers. For our first break in the announcements, we have Claire live with Color Guard. Claire?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Claire here live with Color Guard to talk about the upcoming auditions. So first off, what do you guys do in Color Guard?
Color Guard is where we twirl and toss flags, rifles, and sabers, and we perform our shows at different competitions.
Sounds like so much fun. Now I hear you guys have auditions coming up. How can you audition?
You can audition by showing up to room 5103 and coming in athletic wear and your hair pulled back and a positive attitude.
That's great. So when are these auditions going to take place?
Auditions are today through Friday from 4:45 to 7 and December 6th through 8th at the same time.
Awesome. Now if you do make the team, what's the commitment you're making?
Showing up to all the after-school practices and activities on time, staying dedicated throughout field and winter season, and just to have fun.
Great. Do you guys have any shout-outs?
Miss Kennedy, period 1.
Miss L, period 4.
Mr. I, period 4.
All right, Lancers, make sure you show up to tryouts if you're interested. I'm going to send it back to the Yankees.
It's never too early to plan an amazing educational and fun trip. Are you interested in traveling to Greece summer of 2024? Please see Miss Harris in room 3204 before school, at lunch, or after school. Are you an expert in math, science, or Spanish, or need a volunteer hours, or looking to help CHS students succeed academically? Come see Miss Manser in room 3207 to see how you can become a peer tutor for CHS Study Hall.
Now McKenna is live in the studio with Daybreak Club. McKenna?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm here with Daybreak Club. So what exactly is Daybreak Club?
Daybreak Club is a place where you can go, hang out with good people, have a good time, and just go and be part of a great community.
All right, and you guys have a meeting tomorrow. What will you guys be doing?
Yeah, tomorrow we have a meeting in room 8204. We'll have a guest speaker, some food, and just a great place to be.
Awesome. Sounds like a great time. And finally, if people are interested, how can they join?
You guys can join by just showing up Thursdays at lunch, and you can also check out Daybreak Youth on Instagram.
All right, be sure to check them out. And finally, do you guys have any shout-outs?
Shout out Apes Period 1.
Shout out Banks Graves.
Shout out Apes Period 1.
All right, be sure to head to the meeting tomorrow at lunch.
Thank you, McKenna. To help reduce waste in our community and help people in need, Green Club is having a clothing drive. Bring any gently used clothing in a bag to room 2003. The clothes will be donated to a good cause, and the drive ends on Friday.
The November Life Skills Workshop is happening November 27th from 1:30 to 2:30 outside of the CHS library. This is a free workshop where students will learn how to respond and assist in the event of emergency. The training is provided by the Carlsbad Fire Department, and snacks will be provided by CHS PTSA. Space is limited to 40 students, so register as soon as possible. You can find additional details and registration link in your grade level Google Classroom. For our last interview, we have Luke Schultz live with boys basketball. Luke?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm coming live here with some members of our basketball team. So, Jao, can you talk about how you guys have been preparing this offseason?
Yeah, we've had a ton of open gyms and practices to prepare us for the season, so we're going to be ready.
Yeah, and Jordan, what are your upcoming goals for this season?
Yeah, we got big expectation for this year. We're trying to win CIF, win state, win it all.
Yeah, and Tony, I hear you guys have a game this Saturday, so you can talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, we play Harvard Westlake. They're the #1 team in Cali, #4 in the country, and we play them at Westchester High School in L.A.
And lastly, score predictions for the game on Saturday?
Yeah, they're a top team in the country, but so are we, so I think we'll win it.
We're just going to go out there and compete, see what happens. I think we got a good shot.
Yeah, they're a really solid team. They play together, but yeah, we're going to go out there and compete, see what happens.
It's for sure going to be a close game, but yeah, we're just going to go out there and compete.
All right, sounds good, Carlsbad. I'm now going to send back to the anchors at the desk.
Thank you, Luke. The Robotics Club is having a fundraiser at Knockout Pizza on Thursday the 16th. Please come and support your fellow Lancers. You can get a picture of the flyer from any of your science teachers, and don't forget to show the picture when you check out. You've heard about the college rep visits taking place in the counseling office, but did you know that MiraCosta now has a student ambassador available in the counseling office every Monday from 8:15 to 10 a.m.? Our student ambassador is here to answer any questions you may have about MiraCosta, including questions about the campus, programs they offer, their application process, and even the transfer process. Details can be found in your grade level Google Classroom, or you can talk to your counselor or Ms. Blunk in the counseling office to sign up.
CHS Study Hall is available after school every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in the library's biography room. This is a great place for you to study with peers, connect with a student tutor, and get academic support. Enjoy this peaceful, focused, and encouraged space to thrive this school year. Next up, we have Brooke and Val on DeGero live in the village to talk about a brand new coffee shop.
Go, go, go. Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Brooke Peterson here live on this cloudy Tuesday morning via DeGero in our very own Carlsbad village to give you guys some info on some recent business closures and those businesses that are replacing them. So as you guys may or may not know, a little bit under 2 years ago, our beloved Ceci's in the village closed. And this was very controversial and very devastating to a lot of Carlsbad locals because Ceci's was just a great representation of the Carlsbad culture, and it was a very local, family-owned Mexican restaurant, very beloved, and a lot of people loved coming here for the food and the location. And unfortunately, it did close and was replaced by a more modern restaurant chain. And now I'm going to pass it over to my co-reporter Val to give you guys some more info on that restaurant chain.
Yeah, good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Val, and as Brooke said, I'm here at the old Ceci's location, which is now replaced by Better Buzz, which is a great coffee shop. And as you can see, there's a lot of people here. It's like the morning. It's a great coffee shop. Me and Brooke just went inside, got some things, and they were really good. Phenomenal location. If you want to come here after the beach, you can come here after school. Yeah, the workers are super nice, and there's actually 18 of these locations in all of California, so it's not as small and as locally owned as Ceci's is, but it is still a great place. Also, the opening date was on September 24th, so it's kind of recent. But so far, it's been great. The business has been excellent. They've been doing such a good job. So yeah, as you can see here, I got my avocado toast, and what did you get, Brooke?
I got a ham and cheese croissant.
So make sure you guys come down here if you guys want to check it out. Peace out.
Brooke and Val. Carter is now live on the Magic Window to talk about some Southern California theme park updates. Take it away, Carter.
Hey Carlsbad, I'm Carter Barrett here live on the Magic Window giving SoCal theme park updates. So if you didn't see, recently Legoland California made a post letting everybody know that the Fairy Tale Brook, a beloved attraction of theirs, would be permanently closing. It did permanently close at the end of last month. So I'm pretty sad to see this go, but they did say it will be making way for future awesomeness. They haven't announced what that is, but if I was in charge, I would put one of these in. This is called a family boomerang coaster. It fits into the blueprint of the area really nice, and it would be a great match for the park as I haven't added a new roller coaster since 2004 with the Dino coaster. Next up in theme park news, Knott's Berry Farm recently reopened Accelerator after a 2-year closure. This means that sophomores and freshmen who went on the 8th grade Knott's Berry Farm trip did miss this, but now it's back. The main culprit for all this downtime is this launch right here. This launch system was the first of its kind when it initially opened, so it's pretty janky and it's pretty hard to fix up. The last bit of theme park news is from Universal Studios. This right here is a blueprint of one of their rides that's upcoming. It's the Universal Studios Fast and the Furious Hollywood Drift. So this ride's going to be super unique because it's going to take you from the upper lot of Universal Studios down to the lower lot. What that means is that it'll take you from the area where like the Simpsons ride and stuff are down to where the Mummy and the Mario area are. Now it's kind of hard to get an idea of what this is going to look like from just a blueprint. So people online such as Chris have taken the liberty of taking this blueprint and designing it in 3D digitally for us to take a look at. And this is an idea of what it might look like. Of course, he didn't model all of LA in the background, but he definitely did get all the major parts of the coaster down. Another major part that I didn't mention before is these right here. These are the spinning trains that the coaster is going to have. Now, this is going to be like the Snoopy ride at Knott's Berry Farm. That is based on gravity, but all the rotations are programmed beforehand, which will allow them to choose to do stuff like this, which will make it feel like you're actually drifting in a car. Same right here. This is going to be a really unique sensation going upside down and spinning at the same time. Now that's all for me, Carlsbad. I'm super excited to see what they're going to do with all these new theme park attractions in the upcoming years. But that's all from me. Now I'll send it back to the anchors.
Thanks, Carter. For tomorrow's feature, we have a story on a senior here at CHS who had a unique introduction to beach volleyball. Let's take a look.
Brianna Volpe.
I play beach volleyball for 692 and we practice in Mission Beach.
A senior at Carlsbad High School, had an unusual start to her beach volleyball journey.
Looks like a great story. We want to give a big thank you to all of our staff on campus who work so hard to provide the best experience for us students. And Lancers are reminded to be respectful, especially in those lunch lines, and to give appreciation to all our amazing teachers and staff.
Make sure to make it a great week, Lancers, and a reminder we are off next week for Thanksgiving. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.